Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play video. I am Sylphin and today we are looking at Steel. I've done a full tank build for him already, but I haven't done a fighter build. So what inspired me to do this was actually Paragon Gaming, Epic Paragon Gaming. I forget his channel, but he had a awesome Steel fighter build where he just wrecked face by the end. It was absolutely incredible. So hopefully I can do that today. So what are some of the changes for Steel? I really don't remember. The tanks have all been reclassified as fighters, and you simply just build them stronger to become tanks, really. I believe that that is kind of the intention. Currently I don't have music. Might be a bug, but yeah, so we are going with a fighter build. Now, I would like to go for a strike token, but because the PvP queues are so long, and with the whole draft mode now with every PvP match, it takes a long time, and just the queues weren't happening, so this is an AI game. Nonetheless, I am treating it like PvP and using some of those strategies and not being lazy when it comes to proper MOBA strategy. If you haven't played Steel before, his passive has been removed completely. Just gone. So keep that in mind. We are going to go first with Charge, just because it'll help a little bit with the lane, which has been increased. So if you have not looked at the newest patch videos, you will know this Kalari's coming in. I'm going to come in on this Richter here, see what we can do. Looks like I'm too far. If I had just been properly done, and I could have secured that kill. Something I need to work on is staying close to my enemy and making sure that I can't engage there, because the lane minions do much more damage now. So as I was saying, if you are not familiar with the changes in this patch, please go back into my channel, look into my 0.27 patch notes review, and it's a very long video that details all of the changes in this newest patch. Don't worry, there's the first 10 or 15 minutes is an overview of the major general changes. So the next ability we're going to go for here is the Force Shield, just because it slows down the enemy when they walk through it, blocks their projectiles, and gives us a little bit of a shield. And actually, I think that was changed as well. Yes, the Force Field no longer gives you a bonus shield when you walk through it. It simply just blocks projectiles and slows down the enemy. So, as with proper PvP precautions, place your ward in your lane when you are anywhere kind of farther than your tower, really, and make sure to be watching the ward. There's no sense in putting it down if you don't pay attention to it. In a recent video, I had a gadget that did that and fed the enemy team, and it really didn't help that snowball effect. So, with the new changes, staying in lane, doing proper MOBA tactics, pushing lanes is much more rewarding due to the increased experience that these lanes give, and also how lane experience is divided. The last hitter gets, proper 100% amount, and one assister, so 2 people in lane, gives you 100%. So last hitter gets 100%, the assister gets 100%, but anybody else then therefore takes a little bit from the assister. So then all the assisters start sharing that experience, and it really becomes not efficient. So just stay in lane, stay only 2 people per lane. So I'm going to go through and try to bolster this middle lane a little bit and see how that goes. Alrighty, so I'm going to go and end on this Gideon here. I'm going to place the shield so that it slows him down. He's going to go probably into the jungle. Nope, it's not that smart. So here, walks through my shield. The lane minions do much more damage than this Gideon, which I find very, very interesting, and I cannot secure that kill. I'm going to go back into the lane here and just kind of stay accumulating this experience. Alright, so we have a Sevarog here trying to be sneaky and does indeed get our Grim. I'm going to hit back this Sevarog, see if I can do anything. I was low health to begin this engagement, and it looks like the minions are indeed attacking me. Let's see if I can do some work here. I believe I can. That doesn't slow him down, does it? I'm going to try to stay with them, and I can indeed. Good. Okay, so, I mean, obviously you would prefer to keep your Q, your charge, as something that when you are behind the enemy, you can charge through them and push them back towards your side of the map so that you can keep them close to you, and so you can do that damage. But sometimes you have to use it to catch up with the enemy. I am not in his ultimate. That's good. I'm going to upgrade my Q here. Should I engage on this howitzer? I don't think so. No. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to place my ward, give us a vision of anybody trying to come and ambush us. I'm going to try to be sneaky here. Stay over here. Ooh, the Sevarog's coming because of our ward. Very good job on the ward's part. Placing it. The Sevarog is going to try to keep this. I'm going to try to peel for my Murdoch here. I'm trying to keep him at bay, but I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. What I'm actually going to do here is try to hit the Sevarog back, try to secure this kill. Let's see if we can. Yes, we can. Good. Okay, well done by this Murdoch. I'm securing that kill as well. I might engage here with my ultimate. See if this Murdoch can follow me and take down this howitzer before I die. I'm going to go in. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to push him back. Let's see if we can take him out. Perfectly executed. Awesome. So there you go. There is a perfect example of using some of Steel's utility to your best advantage. I used my ultimate to get behind that howitzer, secure a little bit of time for me so that he wouldn't be able to hit me, and then I used my Q to hit him back and secured that kill. So very well done on that Murdoch's part, and I guess myself as well. So we don't have any increased physical damage. I'm going to do a major strike and a kinetic, kind of a little bit of a balanced approach here as we try to make him a successful fighter. So I'm going to get we're going to see how he takes out some camps. As a fighter, I'm not necessarily a jungler per se, but it doesn't really look who has a harvester. One person has a harvester key, so I guess I can let them do a little bit of the jungling role. I want to see how he takes down a camp regardless, though, and then I'll try to assist our Grux here in the left lane. So let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to engage right now, and we'll come back. So let's see what we can do here. I want to hit this Grim back towards our tower. Looks like the good job, Grux. I'm going to hit back. Oh, good, I did. Good, and there we go. So, I mean, really, the Grux did the majority of the work there. So that is okay. We secure the kill anyways. So this increased attack speed is very nice. I'm really liking that. I'm not worried being 2 people in lane just because we are sharing experience 100%. Or actually, I guess we're benefiting from the experience both. So because there was Grux and I in that lane, he was getting 100% experience, and I was getting 100% experience as well. Having 2 people in lane is perfectly efficient, so you don't have to worry about being in lane with somebody else as well. So really no issue taking out these camps at all, which I'm actually going to take out this camp as well, maybe. Yeah, so the left lane is pushed right to the tower, that's good. I'm gonna go mid lane and kind of push this up to the tower. Alright, so we're battling this Sevarog here. I'm going to hit him back. See what I can do. See if I can secure this kill. I mean, Sevarog can really just disengage to his left here, just like he did. I won't be able to secure that kill. I'm going to use my ultimate to disengage. Oh, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, that was close. So there is an example of another use for your ultimate. You can disengage with it as well. So I would like to go back with more than 3 card power, but that will have to do. So that little bit of attack speed has really been paying off here. So I really like that. We're getting just a little bit more, finishing off this card. I think I'm going to be a little bit strange. I have these cards now. I want him to be a little bit tanky as well, just because they're, well, you're not doing any damage when you're dead, right? So there is some damage value in staying alive. I have those interesting cards there with physical damage, some health regen, and I think one of them has mana regen with some health. So I want to try those out, but I think we're going to go with the Bounty Stalker. One of my favorite cards. Adds 3 crit chance every time you hit with a basic attack, up to 4 stacks. So basically you get 12 crit chance after you basic attack 4 times. Perfect crit card for exactly where you need it, right on the person that you're attacking when you are attacking. So really it's a great card. I'm going to rotate mid, see what we can make happen here. Alright, there's this Richter here. I managed to ambush a little bit. I thought that Sevarog was following us, but he wasn't. I'm going to go and ambush Sevarog. Are we going to bait him down here? Yes, we are. Good. Alright. So now we can do a little bit of a I'm going to try to engage back on him. Try to... Yes, good. Reduce his attack speed. Oh no, that was the Grim. Okay, so that was a good engagement. As you can see, Steel has quite a bit of utility. His mobility, as rated by Epic Games, is quite high, and as you can see, it really does pay off. I'm going to go in, knock up this Grim, try to secure this kill here. I mean, it's 3v1, so I mean, there's really no excuse not to secure this kill. And you know, I'm even going to go farther in, try to hit off this Gideon. Ooh, I was lucky and disrupted his ultimate. We're going to see, he's going to use his E to get out of here, just like he did. Okay, some good engagements. Good snipe from that Murdoch. Awesome stuff. Very good engagements. Even though I have noticed that the computers are doing a better job of just being smart, really. There was some changes in the patch notes. Really didn't seem all that interesting, but apparently it is. So well done on Epic Games. Like I've said quite a few times, there's really no reason why the computers have to be any worse than humans. So I mean, really stress-free. I have I have quite a lot of PvP anxiety. I don't know. I think I'm also a bit of a sore loser. So, I mean, that's a bit of it. That's another series that you guys should definitely subscribe for, how to deal with PvP anxiety. So, let's see what we can do with the Sevarog here. I'm going to actually hit him back into our tower. Hopefully, let's see if I can do that. Ooh, almost. Okay, we're going to try to body block him. And he's staking here. Ooh. And I'm going to use my travel mode, try to get... I do have my ultimate, but I don't need it. I should have gone into travel mode to get away, but that is okay. There is a scrim. Let's go over here, see what we can do with this scrim. Alright, so I'm coming up on the scrim here. Good, I was not stuck in travel mode. That's good. I'm going to place my shield here. Good, he is slowed down. Really, 2v1 with this Kalari. I don't think that Grex really helped out all that much. Worked out really well. Really, really well. Quite happy with how this build is going and how we're playing, which is surprising because I'm really all the greatest with melee characters, as I'm sure you've noticed. Alright, so I want to make this engagement fairly sneaky. I'm going to try to say I need some help. Let's see if this Grux can come back. Nope. Is he coming back? Does he know about travel mode? Oop. Use my... Ouch! Oh, that hurts. Okay, well, I don't think I can really engage now, but the Skrex is coming back. Okay, so I'm gonna engage. How about the Skrex? Yes, I did hit with that. I'm gonna hit this howitzer back. See if that does anything. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that was a nice engagement there, as you could see. Very, very, very powerful influence that Steel has. He has an amazing ability to control the battlefield, something that I really, really like about him. Makes him a very satisfying tank to play. Let's see if I can be a part of this kill here. Oh, that Kalari just is going in, but she's having a tough time staying with... Oh, the Murdoch almost hit him. Nice. Nice snipe. Almost hit. Very nice. I have yet to land a really long range snipe on Murdoch as well. Now that it's a global range, definitely have to try that as well. So now that we have 9 card power, I'm going to go with this Bounty Stalker and upgrade it with, well, I mean, physical damage and health. You know what? Yeah, let's be a little bit of a balanced. Let's take a little bit of a balanced approach here and upgrade some two major strikes and 1 health. So what I'm actually going to do, I kind of want to get rid of this 2 card power that's just kind of being a waste and eliminate health or mana potion, but I've not decided which one to get rid of. I'm going to go through, I'm going to go through the left jungle, get this harvester, maybe get the blue camp, see how that rewards us, and try to fend off this rift. Alright, so the blue camp gives you increased resource reduction and cooldown reduction as well. Increased resource regeneration and cooldown reduction, and I believe a little bit of attack speed. No, that's not correct here. So I'm gonna really try to be a bully here. I'm gonna use my ultimate here. Try to use my Q, and wow, 2v1, or sorry, 1v2 rather, and I took out. That was satisfying. I hope you guys saw that. That was really well done. My part, maybe, I mean, what am I, a level 12, and that was a level 7 and 8. So, I mean, there you go. How much? They have 15, and I have 22. Yeah, I mean, still a 1v2, so. Awesome. So, as you guys can see, really a strong force to be reckoned with. Really liking the build so far. Already have 5 card power. We could go back, but I'm going to be sneaky and actually go through their jungle and pick up their camps. So let's see how that goes. Alright, I'm going to try to ambush this Grim here, but I don't want to get caught. Get stuck in travel mode, so I'll break it off a little bit early. I'll hit him back, do I? Oh, but he's up there. Not that successful, and I have to get out of here. Yeah. I don't want... Yeah, I should use my ultimate to disengage there. So I was a little too low of health and not a very strong engagement, so that's what happens. So as for skill priorities, what I've been doing is my Q most off, my ultimate as a second priority, or I guess your ultimate is first priority, your Q, and then your E, and then your right click, shoot block. Which maybe would have saved me if I had, if I had used it. So the Bounty Stalker, another great crit card. I'm going to use a Major Strike, and I'm actually going to... I haven't really been using the wards, have I? No. So you know what? I'm actually going to forego the... no, I'm not. No, because once we start getting him... Once we start pushing into their side, we'll need that vision to deal with their mobility that they will have. So it looks like our left jungle is a little bit clear. I'm actually going to forego the jungles this time, just to go up here, try to make something happen with this Gideon, if he's still there. Is he still there? Yes, he is. Alright, I want to... Alright, so I have another person. Let's hard engage on this Gideon. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit my Q, push him back a little bit. Does he get in the tower range? No, he doesn't. I'm going to use my E here to slow him down. He's going to use his E to get away, just like that, and I really have nothing to... no answer to that. I should have known... Oh, maybe that Kalori... Oh, I should have stayed. Let's see if we can finish off this Gideon here. Hopefully he doesn't have his E. Yeah, again, yeah, he does have his E. Okay. So not well played on my part there. I definitely could have maybe secured a kill a little bit easier. Something you have to pay attention with Gideon is that he has his E. If he engages with his E, he's being very aggressive, so you know that he does not have a strong disengage. Therefore, I mean, you can really punish him for doing that. And I'm caught out again. Let's see if... I think this Howitzer's got my number. I'm going to have to disengage here. Thank you for pushing me back. Again, not a strong engagement at all. And I have my health and mana potion. Let's see if I can do... Good, okay. Howitzer got... or the Murdoch got Howitzer. Very good job. So I'm going to stay for that 5-card power. Get this lane going in the right direction, which you should always do before you go back. And now let's see here. Okay, so we have a decision to make. We're going to finish off this card here with a Celestial Health, 400 health, and going to decide what our next card is going to be. So I'm going to go to the front to kind of help out our team and try to get one of these towers down. Alright, let's make something happen here. Oh, I didn't... get out of here, should get in. No, I can't. Oh, that was a bad engagement as well. This Grim here, let's see what I can do with him. The lovely leg is making my job so nice. I'm going to push him back here. I hope somebody followed me. No, they did not. And once again, I am being punished by this Grim. Severug as well. Am I getting any help? No, I'm not. I can't stay for very long. I have to use my Q to disengage. I'm not getting much help at all from my team, but I mean, that is my own fault, perhaps. And I get stuck. You don't do a very good job of judging my distances here. I can probably be a part of this. A bit of a leech here. And, yeah. So leeched a bit. Alright, so what I am going to do is rotate left, see if I can do anything with this Richter. I am low health. So maybe let's just get some jungles, get this harvester, and head back. And once again, I'm also stuck here. I really got to learn my distances from the enemy. I suffer a lot from getting stuck and not sticking with my enemy. Something that I have to improve on myself. Hopefully you can learn a little bit from my mistakes here. So once again, oh, nice! Cross the map snipe. Very well done. Nice. Great job. That was fantastic. Something I have yet to accomplish. So I hope somebody gets some harvesters. Harvesters, please. So that I can get some 3 card power here before I head to the front, but it doesn't look like that will happen. Okay. So... oh, I good. Yes, good. Okay, we got 4 card power. So now we have to decide here. Do we go with some little bit of a more of a tankier card with some health regen? I would like to, yeah, I would like to maybe get some health regen instead of some health. So let's do that instead. Let's go with this Silver Spear, a very interesting order card that'll also help out with some mana issues that we are having. So let's go through some jungles here, finish that off, and then head to the front lines. Okay, so we have this Grim coming up on our Kalari, trying to ambush her, and oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm gonna... whoa, what the heck happened there? I think I hit this Grim, but I don't think so, and I am taken out. Oh my goodness. That was pretty bad. And that's my Kalari out to dry here. How it's... oh, I didn't have my tower! I thought the tower was there. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. I turned down my effects and graphic setting just because there was a little bit too much lag, and this Murdoch is taking his sweet time lining up a shot, but no, he doesn't take it. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that card. Hopefully, if somebody gets some harvesters, maybe a kill or 2. So yeah, so this Murdoch's getting that. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Well, I'll see you on the front lines again. Alright, so let's just try to see what we can do with this Richter here. I believe I just... no, I didn't miss, so that's good. Let's see if I hit him back into our tower. No. Okay, so this is just going to be a good old brute battle here. I'm going to put down my E, slow him down. Apparently not. Apparently I keep missing with my E. I'm not putting it far enough, and I do have this Richter. Okay, so I'm going to head left lane here to try to increase this advantage we have. I'll make it a 3v2. Ooh, let's see if I can finish off this Gideon. Get this harvest first. Let's see if the Sevarog comes down to play. It'll come down to play, Sevarog. No? Okay. Let's see if I can secure this kill on this Gideon. Okay, yeah, so I got this Gideon. He probably had his E, but just didn't use it. Clear this lane, get this going in the right direction. Maybe get some of our camps here, and get middle lane pushing in the right direction as well. Okay, so we have a fight here. Sevarog versus Steel. I don't think that he is a fighter because I'm doing way more damage than he is, and no match. So there you go, that's an example of a fighter going up against a tank. Not much of a contest at all. So I'm gonna go with my Grim here. See if we can ooh, So Richter wants to play, hey? Alright, let's play. Uses his ultimate right off the bat. I'm going to keep my ultimate. I'm going to stand away from his AoE effect here. Oh, but he pulls me back. Alright, time for some disruption. I'm going to hit him back here. Good. Okay, so that's secured. A kill there. And I do have one more. No, get out of the way. Where's he's here? Should I be risky here? Yeah, I am. I'm going to be risky. I'm going to go in on this howitzer, hit him up, hit him back with some disruption. I'm going to use my right click, stay alive, and there we go. So I'm playing it really risky here. I'm securing some of these kills. He's a really interesting fighter. I really like his playstyle a lot as a fighter. So really like that. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Alright, so what are we going to get next? We're going to finish off this Silver Spear. I'm really not feeling like upgrading the health regen would be all that effective. But let's try it. Let's do that with a Major Strike. And taking a balanced approach to what cards we do get. This is definitely by no means a full-on fighter build. Obviously I'm getting some health. And obviously some health regen, as you could see. So, again, look up a proper steel build that's like kind of more like full-on fighter. This is just my fighter, what I'm feeling at this very moment. So, I have this Grim coming in for an ambush. Let's do that. Alrighty, I'm going to hit him back into our tower. Even so, not that much. I'm going to go in with the ultimate, and it was not needed. Cool. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully push this lane. Oh, there's a Grim. Let's see what we can do. Grim versus Grim. But the steel's coming in. Can I avoid the... Yeah, okay. So I thought he was going to root me in place. I didn't want that to happen, so I at least secured that kill. So yeah, let's push this lane and hopefully take down this tower. Okay, I want you to see something here. With that little bit of extra health regen we got, I want to see how much sustain we have against this Gideon. Now, he wants to play. Good, okay, he uses his Q. I'm going to use my ultimate, not hit him at all. Wonderful. And I really don't think I have a choice but to disengage here. Yeah, so he's on my tail. I should be dead in all regards, but I do have my Kalari coming in, so let's see if she can make stuff happen. I'm going to come in. I'm going to disrupt him a little bit. I'm trying to get some of that utility gone. Oh! And his E has really limited range, and I think I have to let that Kalari take him down. So let's go back, heal up. Use that 3-card power. Okay, so that health regen, I'm liking it. I mean, it really just increases your sustain. I mean, if you do it enough, if you get more health regen, it gets to the point where you're almost like regenning as much as the enemy can put out in terms of damage. Like your health doesn't go down; it just keeps doing this, right? So that'd be a pretty strange build, and you'd be sacrificing quite a bit. So but maybe that's for another time. Have to see what character benefits from that kind of a build the most. So let's see what we can do here with this Richter. I'm gonna actually no, I'm not gonna hard engage. I'm gonna walk right up to him, make sure that he attacks me a little bit, and yeah. So I mean, it really isn't a fair fight at all. But there you go. So let's push this lane a bit. Let's get these lanes going in the right direction. Again, I'm going to try to get down that middle tower. Alright, so we're in a battle with the Severog, and I think we already established that I am a fighter. He's a tank, so really he has no chance whatsoever. So this, I think, is our chance to maybe get this tower down. Kind of want to dive it. we'll have to see. So his lane clear has become really quite strong now that we have some good damage and some of that crit as well. Yeah, so this is the end of this tower. I felt safe doing so just because so many of the enemy team are dead. So his lane clear is quite strong now. His Q is really quite effective and deals a fair amount of damage. 303 physical damage, and charges quite a ways now that it's fully upgraded. So as you can see, I upgraded all of my abilities to the maximum, and before, what happens with how that worked was, ooh, I want to get this Grim, I want to secure this, I want to go try to hit him back. I did that, good. Okay, so that's one perfect example there of how you can secure a kill by getting behind the enemy and pushing him back into your team. I did take quite a bit of damage. Like Grim deals quite a significant amount of damage. I'm going to go and push this right lane as much as possible. Alright, we're going up against this Gideon here. I'm going to... Oh, dear. Alright, so you can disrupt Gideon with your Q, but you have to do it before he raises off the ground to the point where you're just going to go straight under him. So I hope you saw that, and try to avoid that when you come up against a Gideon. I'm going to get our Harvester here and go back, spend these 6 card power, and we're getting almost to the end. I mean, we only have 12 more card power to spend until we are maxed out. So I'm not going to go with the Quartz Blade. What I'm going to do is, I mean, really we're all physical damage and health. I'm wanting to do a little bit more damage, so what I'm going to do is get the Adamant's Edge and upgrade it with probably 3 major strikes. Maybe we might put another health in there. Some health would certainly be useful. So once again, go through your jungles on your way to the middle or the end of the map. Make sure to be useful at all times. Alright, so we have a engagement here on the Sevrog. Once again, I'll have no issue taking him down. He really should be escaping. I know that he's trying to go this way, and we'll just take him down. So watch how we can clear this lane. Quite a bit of damage. 326 damage with our Q. I'm going to push this lane up, hopefully kill this tower, and get one of these inhibitors down so that we can really quite easily take down their core. Alright, so we're fighting this Gideon. Let's see if I miss him again. So you have a really, really short window to attack him, and once again, I get stuck in travel mode. Don't let that happen to you. It's really, really bad. So, you know what, we're just going to go back. I'm going to let this Grim take these camps, spend these 7 card power, and get some health back. Alright, so it's Adamant's Edge. We're going to go with a major strike and a greater health. We're doing a fair amount of damage, but we need some more health. I mean, obviously, engaging properly would, you know, fix that problem a little bit more, but seeing as how I can't, got to compensate somehow. So I really want to get this Gideon, so hopefully I will. Alright, so I'm being a little bit sneaky here. I'm going to come in, and hopefully try to... I'm just going to get the heck out of here, because apparently I can't react fast enough in time, but the Kalari does do a good job. I'm going to use my E here. Hopefully that engages, yes, so it does slow him down. Good. Ooh, I want my ultimate, because he's just going to be able to hit me the whole time. See, this is the thing I really, really am just... I really dislike against ranged players is that, I mean, as a melee character, you have no chance of chasing down a ranged character. you really have, like, no chance whatsoever. Because look, even this, I am stuck. It's really, really frustrating. Please let me know in the comments. What do you do? How do you chase down the enemy ranged characters as a melee, as a melee character? I just don't know. It's really, really frustrating. So I'm actually going to let that Murdoch take the orb, unless he willingly drops it. Okay, so he's going back. I'm going to take it myself and try to take it to the drop-off point. So in this news patch, the orb actually activates the carrier's prime card. So my prime card has been activated, and I'm dealing bonus damage. Yeah, so 100% bonus damage, and I get 1,000 extra health, and the minions that are around me get 500 extra health. So it does benefit to be in lane. You can see that there's a lane focus to the prime cards. So I'm going to wait till this howitzer gets down here. We're going to really take him out, no problem. I'm going to use my health card here. Try to stick with this howitzer. I'm going to disrupt this Sevarog so he doesn't do very much. Good. Okay, so that was really quite easy. And with this little bit of health regen, hopefully I get some health pretty fast. So I mean, really, there's no reason why we should be taking these when I have the prime orb. And look at that. Okay, so we should. I mean, let's just finish the game right here. Should be able to finish the game. Just really see no reason why not. Ooh, you miss, Richter. And he didn't miss with that. But really, 1v4, there's really no chance. So, you know, we're just going to push right into this lane. We got a big, nice, healthy wave. I think this should be the end of the game. See how fast we can take this inhibitor down. No problem at all. Look at that. Take out this wave super fast, and I think this is going to be it. There's going to be 2 of the enemy down by the time we get there. Sevarog once again wants to play, but I'm going to put down my E preemptively because I apparently can't land it to save my life. And let's see. I want this Gideon to use his ultimate. Use your ultimate. Oh, I missed him again. Can I get out of here? Oh, barely. Barely, barely, barely. Okay. Well, I thought that was going to be the game. Let's see. No, I can't. I can't be of any use here. I have to go back. Even though we already have 400 health, but at this point, that ain't much at all. Okay, so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my mana potion here and use it to get a greater health and some strike. So there we have it. That is 60. We are maxed out now for our build. I mean, that's it. I would have liked to, you know, get full 6 cards, but I mean that's all she wrote. So I mean, we ended up with a health potion and pretty much fully upgraded other cards beside the last one that we just equipped, which not that bad. I mean, the health potion will help us be a little bit more of a tank, which is kind of our off roll. So I mean, that's really not that much of an issue. So overall, fairly good build. I mean, look how fast we are taking down these minions. I mean, the Severog really needs to learn his lesson. And boot. So even against a tank, we are miss. What a whiff. So yeah, I mean, really quite well done. We should be able to take out this tower, no problem, and win the game. I think that we have really gotten to the point now where we can say that this build is quite... I mean, I really like this build. He's feeling like quite substantial. We could, mind you, with a proper team, with a proper tank and support, maybe perhaps we could have been a little bit more focused on doing damage with some more attack speed and more physical damage upgrades. But I mean, it's really been quite successful so far. I mean, there's really not much to say. So we'll take down this inhibitor, hopefully end the game. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have a little bit of a 1v1 here, 2v1. Look how much damage we're doing. So this Richter is definitely spec'd as a tank. I did not need to do that. You can see 155 damage fairly often with a pretty quick attack speed. As I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna should I clear? No. So I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna try to engage these minions a bit. Make sure our super minions can get on the core here. Yeah, I really want to end this game. I think we get the idea. So look at me just taking down 4%, 3% of the core's health per hit. So really quite a successful build. Let's use our ultimate on it just for giggles. A lot of card power. There you go. Very successful, guys. I really like this build. I think he has a wonderful play style and extreme utility. You can really change the course of a battle really with ease. So let me know what you think. So Wind Cover Blade for that attack speed with 1. Attack speed upgrade really kicked us into the next gear. This Bounty Stalker is a fantastic card for getting 12% crit with really, I mean, don't even have to upgrade it, and there's 12% crit. This Silver Spear for an interesting twist with some health regen and some mana. Adamant's Edge, some health and physical damage. The Quartz Blade just for a little bit of mana regen as we replaced our mana potion with some health, just you know, to be more relevant in the team fights, and health. We were left with the health potion. There you have it. There's a build, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Please let me know in the comments of any suggestions you have to make this video better. What do you think of the build? How do you build your steel? I'm really interested to know, because I think there's a lot of potential with him. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it if you disliked it. Please subscribe. I have lots more content coming. I do videos every day, so I mean, you can learn what you can from me if you would like. Guys, until next time, take care.